Hi friends!
Hi friends.
This is Miss Andrea and
Bianca.
from the Hickory Corner branch of the Mercer County Library System, and today we want to have some science fun with you. We want to experiment with things that either sink or float, and we want you to play along with us. We want you to guess. We have a bunch of objects back here. We're going to hold them up, and we want you to guess which ones will sink and which ones will float. And when you're doing a science experiment and you make a guess before you do the experiment, it's called a what?
Hypothesis.
A hypothesis. Awesome job, Bianca. Okay, so let's get started with our first set of objects. We've got two spoons. I have a metal spoon, and Bianca, what's your spoon made out of?
Plastic.
Okay, guys, I want you to guess what's gonna sink and what's gonna float. Are you ready? Let's put them in. Go ahead. What happened to the plastic spoon?
Mine floated, Mommy sank.
All right, so we'll put the plastic spoon in the float one, and we'll put the metal spoon on the sink side over there. All right. We're gonna move on to toys. We have a little toy car. Can you guys see it? A toy car, and I've got a wooden building block. All right, make your guess. What's gonna happen to the toy car and the wooden building block? Are you ready to put them in?
Mine sank.
The car sank and the wooden block is floating. Okay, now we've got bath toys. We've got this octopus here and we've got this whale. Now, I just want to give you a little hint. You can't hear it, but I can squeeze the whale. That might give you a little hint as to what your guess should be. All right, are you ready to put them in?
Mine sank.
Okay, the octopus sank and our little whale floated. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta reach in for all this England, so I'm getting a little wet.
That's okay, we'll roll up your sleeve. If you guys do this at home,
You should probably roll up your sleeves.
roll up your sleeves.
Or wear something that you don't care about.
Yeah, or make sure that your table's covered. I have ours covered with a big towel here.
Ooh,
Okay, let's move on.
Rainbow color.
Let's move on to two different kinds of balls, a cotton ball and a baseball. Oh, you want to switch? Okay, so make your guess.
Mine floats.
The baseball floated. Let's see what happens to this fluffy cotton ball. Look carefully.
It's,
All right. Well, it's starting to float.
but keep
what's
watching.
Keep watching. What's happening?
It's sinking.
It's sinking. What is the cotton ball doing? It's absorbing all that water and uh-oh, there it goes. And sink. Okay, so we've got our baseball that floated and our cotton ball. Let's wring out some of that water. That sank. Okay, now we've got writing utensils. We've got, what do you have, Bianca?
I have a pencil.
And I've got a crayon.
Can you give me that, please?
Sure, let's let them make their guess. Okay, I want you guys to guess. Pencil and crayon, what's gonna happen? Sink or float? Let's put them in.
Mine floats.
The pencil floats. Let's put it on this side. And the crayon sank.
Ooh, it's a little wet. The paper got wet.
Okay, now we've got a marble and a rubber bouncy ball.
It's really bouncy.
Okay, you ready to put them in?
Yep.
Bouncy ball and marble. What happened to the bouncy ball?
It floated.
It floated and the marble sank. Okay, we've got two more sets of objects. These are food. Okay, so we've got, what is that, babe?
It's a pepper.
It's a pepper, and what do I have?
A carrot.
Oh, a little baby carrot. Okay, make your guess, guys. What's gonna sink? What's gonna float? Let's put them in. Ready? Go.
Mine floats.
Wow, the pepper, the big pepper floats and the little carrot sank. All right, let's take those out.
I have a fruit.
Okay, moving on to fruit. This is our last one. What do you have?
I have an apple.
And I've got this little tiny blueberry. Okay, let's let them make their guess. Apple versus blueberry, what's gonna happen? Let's put them in. 1, 2, 3. Wow, look at that apple floating, and so we've got all of our things that floated on this side and all the things that sank on this side. And we want to talk to you now about why that happened. So it's not about
the amount of weight, it's about the amount of density.
That's right. So it doesn't matter how much it weighed. It doesn't matter what size it was. It doesn't matter the shape. What matters is the density. So all of these objects are made up of teeny tiny little particles that I just want to show you. If the particles are really jam-packed close together, the object is very dense and
So
it will
sink.
And if the particles are more spread out, it's less dense and it floats. So just remember, when you're doing sink and float, it's all about what?
Density.
It's all about density. So I just thought I would cut open this pepper to show you what we mean by density. So I'm just going to take it. Look, inside our pepper.
Can I have
Yeah, you can hold the piece. Look, it's hollow inside. It's full of air inside. So that's why it was able to float. But our little blueberry and our carrot,
I really like the smell of it.
they're very dense. Okay, same thing with our apple. So the carrot and the blueberry, let's cut open that apple too. Okay, so you can see that the apple also has some air inside.
Can I have that piece?
Sure. You want to show them?
Yeah,
So
I'm going to put mine in the water.
All right. So what's going to happen? It's going to float. That's right. So remember, the key to a sink or a float game is what, Bianca?
Density.
It's density. So if you want to try this at home with things that you have around your house, we just recommend that you do things that can get wet and that you ask your parents' permission first before you start putting a bunch of stuff in water. And if you want to learn more about sink or float, go on to mcl.org, go to our catalog, and you can look up some ebooks that you can check out now, even with the library closed, and you can learn more about sink or float. Okay, I think we're gonna have some more fun putting things in this water. Bye, friends.
Can we have more fun?
Of course. Can you say bye?